Welcome to Vibershield. We've been asked today to show you how to size a bracelet. When you get a bracelet sizing kit, you're going to get a plethora of different tools. There's only a couple that are important. Out of all these tools, the only ones that you need to keep are these. These are used to push links out of the bracelet. This is a multi-tool that is also used for the same. It's a block that holds the bracelets. Most importantly, this and this set of pliers are all that you'll need. So with this, you take this and unscrew this piece from here. You take the end, pop it off. Take this end and pop it off. And you are left with this. So at this point, you are going to take a bracelet and you will look at both sides of the bracelet. One side, you can see that it's almost got a split in it, and the other side will have a noticeable dip. So this side is dipped, and this side is more flat. So you're going to take the side with the dip, put it up, and place it in your holder like that. Take your pen pusher, line it up with one of the holes, take your pliers and bear with me, folks. Tap it through, at which point the bracelet will separate. Don't lose your pen, it is right there in the device. So, at which point you will do that 2 times. So you take out your link, and when you put them back together, you will make sure that both sides are in the same direction. Put the 2 pieces together like that and hold it there. And you take your pen and you slide it the same way in that you took it out, because you want all the pens in the same direction. So I'm going to slide this in. So you're trying to get you an angle there so that you just have a little piece sticking out of the top. Now, if you want this to be a successful sizing, the most important thing that you're going to do at this point in time is take your pair of pliers and you're going to add a little bit of tension to that pin. In other words, I'm going to bend it a little bit of a way so it doesn't just slide in there flat, because otherwise it'll pop out. See how it's got a little angle on it. So once that's done, you take that pin. If you can push it in with your finger, you don't have enough tension added. So you just pop that out just a bit, like that. Pliers, and perfect. That is noticeably not straight. So then, ease that in a little bit. You can use the flat side of your pliers just to tap that in there and to make sure that your pen is flat. That's very important. So at this point, you would have a sized bracelet. The other thing that you want to make sure is that you have tension on the clasp. You can see how this clasp is right here. What you'll do is you'll take your pliers, top and bottom, like this. Hold it carefully. Do not, I repeat, do not get your fingers stuck in there as you add tension. Just push down a little bit. And that way, when somebody closes their bracelet, you hear a very pronounced snap. That's how you know that it's right. We also offer a bracelet such as this. This is a perfect, very, very popular bracelet. And it also comes in a 9-inch, which nobody wears a 9-inch. It's also an anklet. So with this, when you're sizing it, do it the exact same way. Find the size with the dip, stick your sizer in the dip, and you give it a tap. And it pops out. Sometimes it doesn't pop all the way out, and you can just ease it out with your pliers, like that. So, my point with this bracelet is you can see the size of that pin. It is small. So, once you get that pin out, when you put it back in, you also need to add tension to it, but sometimes it's harder because of its length to do so on the side. So you can take your pliers, stick this inside, and just squeeze it until you're forcing this out of the way a little bit, like that. See? And then this is no longer the way that it came out. So when we put this back in here, we're going to know that we've added tension. So my point is that it is very important to make sure that every single pin that you put back into a bracelet has got tension on it, because if it does not, you're going to be getting calls from unhappy customers, and they are your customers. So you want to make sure that they're happy. That's the important thing to having a very good business here. So take that, ease it back in. Oh, that's going to be a good one. Okay, so then take it and smush it in until it is also flat. So that's that. Third bracelet. This is an Imperial, popular bracelet. It's a good one for children. Good one for somebody that's working on a limited budget. It's also a good one because it's oh so easy to size. So you take this. You do not open this bracelet like that. You stick one finger in here and open, and again one finger in here and open. At this point you turn this upside down, and you can see that there is a hole right there. So you take your fantastic little sizing pen, stick it in the hole, and stick it in the hole and pop it open like that. What you will have is this, at which point you can take your handy dandy knife, remove a chunk or a section, and then you take this, stick it back in here, and then you can see the teeth. So once again, when this closes, you will hear a snap. That's how you know that it's done properly. So then just put it on your customer and you're good to go. Now the neat thing, I don't know if you learned this during your training or not, but even a piece like this that came off the Imperial is excellent for proving a point. You can use this to do a demonstration. You can also use the pen, literal pen that you pulled out of a Perfect, that small little pen. You can use that to do a muscle test as well. And once a customer feels and realizes just how profound what you're explaining is, it's kind of a game changer. But that is all that we have for you here today. In closing, I tell you that keep this device, the sizing device, and the pair of pliers. Every dealer should have one of those, and probably a pocket knife as well. These are the 3 tools that you will need to size in your bracelet. Thanks so much, guys. Good luck and enjoy.